Okay, so today we're going to be looking at the Lothric Knight greatsword. Now this is my first subscriber requested video, so if you're a subscriber or you want to subscribe and you want a certain weapon done, let me know, and as long as it can be infused, there's a good chance I'll be able to do it. And as you can see, I have 40 strength, 40 dexterity, 40 intelligence and 40 faith. Now right now my right weapon attack is 645. And the great thing about this weapon, once you put lightning blade on it, my attack rating is now 782 with the right hand weapon. So if you're using this weapon, pairing it with lightning blade goes really well. Now another thing with this weapon, it has thrust damage, so it works really well with the Leo ring for your charged R2 and you're rolling L1. So if someone's attacking and you can get in between with that, you can take off well over 1,000 sometimes. So that's something to look out for if you want to pair it with the Leo ring. Another great thing about this weapon in PvP is hit trading. The damage can be insane on this, so that's something you want to look out for if you're PvPing. Just standing and swinging with someone. I mean, this weapon's just, the damage is so good, you can get away with it with this. Now we're going to be looking at the infusion guide. There's only really 2 infusions that I would go with this weapon, but I'll go through them. So the normal infusion, your attack rating will be 482, and you'll have a D scaling in strength and a C scaling in dexterity. It's nothing to sneeze at, but you can make it stronger with an infusion. The heavy infusion is 419 with a B scaling in strength. I wouldn't recommend that. There's better infusions, and just the weapon normally, it's higher than that. So the sharp gem, 439 physical attack, again B scaling in dexterity, the D scaling stays in strength. That's still not as high as it is regularly. Now where this weapon really shines is refined. So the refined, if you're going for a quality build and you want to use this weapon, refined's going to go really well. And especially with lightning blade, that's going to really do it some justice. The attack rating is 515 and the lightning is 174, so that's great for quality or even a faith build. Now the raw gem's 327 with 174 lightning. I wouldn't recommend doing this because this weapon already has, you need 24 strength and 16 dexterity to wield this weapon, so you're already going to have stats invested to use it. So I think an infusion would be much better than going raw, which takes away all of the scaling. Now for crystal, you are going to have 190 physical attack, 317 magic and 87 lightning. Now if you're going with this weapon, I wouldn't go with this because I think lightning is where it shines. You can get the lightning, give you magic and an A scaling in intelligence, but I just think a lightning weapon, you really want to get the most out of the lightning. Now the simple gem, you'll have 224 attack, 259 magic and 87 lightning. I think this might be slightly a bit better. You get a C scaling in simple, and if you're going with a faith build, it slightly puts your FP up when you're using the weapon. So if you need the FP, I don't really see the difference. It doesn't go up really high enough for my liking, but other people might want it. The fire gem, you'll have 207 physical, 207 lightning, 207 fire, sorry, and 87 lightning. Now that's 207 is not very high, and it's taking away from the lightning, and you'd be much better doing chaos. So chaos, you'll have 216 physical attack, 368 fire and 141 lightning. Now the one thing I don't understand is it's got a B scaling in faith and a B scaling in intelligence. Now the lightning scaling is 54, but the fire is 205. So I don't really know why it doesn't go higher on the lightning, but it's just how it is. Now with the lightning gem, this is another great infusion. If you're going for a faith build, you'll get an A scaling in faith. So this is really great. You'll have 190 physical attack and 417 lightning. One thing to remember is if you put a lightning or any magic infusion on it, you will not be able to buff it with lightning blade. The damage is high enough anyway, but if you want that buff, you're going to have to go with, well, in my opinion, refined. Now the blessed gem, 392 physical attack, 196 lightning. It's decent, but it's not got nothing on lightning. You want to go lightning. The deep gem, 207 dark, 207 physical attack, and 87 lightning. Again, it's not that great. I just think it's taking away from the lightning. Now the dark gem, that was deep. Now the dark gem, you'll have 216 physical attack, 368 dark, and 141 lightning. Again, this is another one where the lightning scaling is really bad, but the dark scaling is really good. So I just don't like split damage, because in this example, some enemies are strong against dark, some are weak against it, some are strong against lightning, some are weak against it. So I think sometimes the damage output can be a bit strange, so I don't like doing split damage, but that's just me. Now the blood gem, you'll have 373 attack and 134 lightning. Now the thing about this is I would not put this on this weapon, because with blood gem you want a fast weapon with bleed, so you can get your bleed build up. This is an ultra greatsword, so you're not going to be hitting people multiple times to build the bleed. They're either going to die or they're just going to run off once they see the damage that this beast takes off. The poison gem, exactly the same. If you want to know the stats for poison, refer back to bleed, because I'll just be repeating myself. And it's the same, it's too hard to get poison built up with this weapon. And hollow, you're going to have 463 physical attack, 164 lightning. And I believe that might scale with faith. I have 7 faith, but anyway, I don't... Bleed scales with faith. I'm not sure about hollow, but anyway. So that's all the infusions. I think refined or lightning's the way to go, depending what you want to do. But all in all, this is a great weapon for a quality build. It's great for PvP. I think you can take yourself through the game. You get it pretty late in the game, but I think you can take your way through the game with it. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and if anyone wants a video requested, just subscribe and let me know, and I'll see what I can do.